What's up, everybody? So I do have an update to my Nordic Masterduel deck. I did change some of the accessories. There's a new set of card protectors, dual fields, field parts, mat bases, and I like the new update. It's mainly a couple of new cards, I think 4 or 5, maybe 6 new cards for the Nordic deck. So I'll go through that first before I go through the update on the deck profile I got. Let's see if I could find them. Where did they go? So this is the new Masterduel card. I feel like it's been out physically in the regular TCG for a while. And you know what? I meant to say, I don't know when this became a Yu-Gi-Oh channel, but I've always liked Yu-Gi-Oh, so it makes sense. But I'm still enjoying the game. I can still, play like 2 games a day or whatever, and yeah, it's fun. It's fun. So Nordic Beast, Gulen Bursty. So this really helps to summon Thor a little quicker, and you can get a monster from the graveyard to your hand. It's a tuner as well, 3 stars. You won't be fighting with this one. So if this card is normal summoned or special summoned, you can special summon 1 Nordic monster from your hand, and then you can target 1 Nordic beast in your graveyard except a Nordic beast. Except itself, basically, which I feel like they need to fix that phrasing in Yu-Gi-Oh! It just feels like it's a waste of text. Like, instead of saying, you can target 1 Nordic monster in your graveyard except Nordic Beast Gulen Bursty, which is obviously the name of the monster, it should probably just be except itself. So, it should just be like, the same name monster. The phrase itself should be basically the same phrase. But whatever, that's just me. Let me see if this card, I'm trying to find out a good combo right now. It's weird, but I can't, not right now. Anywho, so this kind of took place of tier for me, really, because I just needed some more light monsters. Tier can't be summoned on his own. I don't even fight using tier. I mainly use them just to synchro or to banish so I can summon my Blackluster Soldier, which he's coming out a lot quicker. Before, it used to be on the off chance, maybe by turn 8 or 10, I draw him and be like, oh, okay, here we go. Now we can do this. A little bit more frequent. Drawing him and summoning him actually is the main thing. So this card, I run 2 of those. Next card is Nordic Smith Evolved. Basically, you can special summon him from your hand if you already have a Nordic on the field. But whenever he's summoned, you can add a Nordic relic from the deck to the hand. And you can only use that effect once per turn. So let's say you summon him in whatever combo summon you're doing. You can pretty much grab your relics, which, there's a lot to choose from. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6... 7 relics you can choose from. I believe that's all of them, actually. Yep, 7 relics. So there's a lot of combos you can do with that. And if you want to go more attack heavy, just, go after that. Next card is Nordic Relic Yugioh, which I don't know how to pronounce, but I'm still having trouble using this card the right way to use it, really. But pretty much you use this when you already have Nordic monsters on the field. You don't want to use it to try and summon right away, because you can special summon a Nordic monster from the deck, but you can't special summon monsters from the extra deck except Azars. So let's say if you have Nordic Alfar and then you can actually special summon Nordic Smith, and then you grab a Nordic Relic. Now you grab this because of his ability, right? You can special summon, let's say, Valkyrie, or you can special summon, I guess that really, here we go, or you can summon Vanitas, right? And then you can use her ability to drop Valkyrie or drop Mara, and it becomes a level 2. Then you get, level 8. So now, because of the rule of this, is as long as the monster you summoned is face up, you can't summon Azars. Or anything except Azars, so which that means is Odin, Loki, or Thor. So once you do that, boom, you get your level 10. Now, when this is in the graveyard, there's another little combo thing you can use, is you can banish this card, add a Nordic monster to your hand, then shuffle a card into the deck. I don't really see a big combo with that, but I could use it, let's say, if I need to get Ivaldi, or if I need to get Blackluster Soldier out of my hand and put that back in the deck, or something, something that I'm not going to use right away. Like if I don't have a Light and Dark, why would I have this in my hand, So there's that. You could also use it to swap out any monster you have in your hand at the moment. I have one of those, and the big combo breaker is Nordic Relic Slavlin. So if you control an Azar, which is, Thor, Loki, or Odin, you can negate all face-up cards your opponent controls. So even if they use Harpy's Feather Duster, and you chain with this, you can negate Harpy's Feather Duster and anything else that is face-up on the field. Nothing else could be activated, but if they use, for whatever magical reason, which is impossible, Harpy's Feather Duster again, then they can't destroy this, because it wasn't up on the field at the moment this was activated. You can only use this once per turn, but this has a second ability, because if you control an Azar, you can negate blah blah blah, but the second part is you contribute one Nordic monster, then target one Azar in the graveyard, special summon it. So it kind of helps if, for whatever reason, Odin gets defeated by a battle or something. And you have to have, actually, the point is you have to also have two. So if you have two on the field and one of them gets popped, and you have, let's say, either another Nordic, you contribute that Nordic, or the other Azar you have in the field and special summon it. It's a little bit tricky to use because you got to get two on the field, which I'm noticing that a lot quicker with this deck. So those are the special new Nordic Relics. So the deck profile time. It's a lot of changes. Like I said, I don't run tier anymore. I really like the look of that card, but I couldn't really find it, space for this tier in this 50 card deck, really. So Dirge of the Nordic Alfar, I find him a bit more useful now that I'm running two of these, because I can get him in the graveyard, and if there is a relic in the graveyard, I can get that to my hand. So 1, 3 Valkyries, 2 Mimir's, just because they're level 2s. That's it. If it wasn't for that, then they wouldn't be in this deck, and they're Nordics, so obviously you need to have Nordics. 1 Mara. This isn't really a Loki-focused deck, but if it was, I'd probably run 3. This went down to 2. The Tangrisnir and 10 Joesters. So I only have 3 of those because these are level 3s. 1 Ash Blossom, or anything that can stop search. You just need 1 because you want to try to win fast with this deck. You don't want to focus on trying to slow your opponent, just focus on going fast, because the Nordic Slavens can negate for you and kind of help you. 2, the Nordic Beast. 1, Summoner Monk. It helps to bring him, and then summoning Vanitas, and then using her ability to do whatever. You can easily synchro summon, but basically you can go into your Golvig with that combo a lot quicker. 2 Goldfax, 2 Jolsoff of the Nordic Alvars, 3 Vanitas. I'm finding less reasons to use these cards, but they are dark monsters and they help grab the Forbidden Chalice. And then her second ability, obviously, on your opponent's turn, you can switch to Vanitas. So it kind of helps thin the deck out a little bit, basically by 3 cards, if you think about it. Elves, 3. You definitely need 3. Again, they're dark monsters, so that helps with Blackluster Soldier. 2 Nordic Smith Evaldis. I have a test deck that runs 3 of them. It's kind of annoying, but you're always like activating abilities, and sometimes you run to a spot where you have 2 of them on the field, and it's like, oh, well, now what do I do? So, I mean, you can get 2 level 4s, you can maybe XYZ and stuff like that, but I don't really like doing the whole XYZ with this Nordic. 1 Blackluster Soldier, obviously, 1 Regeki, or you could do like a Dark Hole or Torrential. I just find it that it's needs something to destroy the opposite's field, really, but not necessarily. Like, honestly, just 1 card, because you're gonna need your Nordics on the field with the way this is set up. 1 Harpies, or you could have any 1 card that destroys at least 1 or 2 spells and traps, because your Nordic cards are gonna help negate most of the spells and traps anyways. 1 Monster Reborn. This is a new thing, Magical Mallet. It's super helpful. Like, if I get just the wrong cards in the beginning, I'll go ahead, I'll drop 3 and draw 3, boom. 1 of these, 1 Relic, which you could do 2 or 3 to get more power. It just helps because Evaldi. 1 Burial from Different Dimension, you can get your banished monsters back. 2 Forbidden Chalices, 1 March Towards Ragnarok, 1 Forbidden Dress. This is a situational, but it helps. Called by the Grave. 1 Wamaku, this is a stable. 1 Nordic Relic Leviatine. 1 Relic Gungnir. Fetters of Fenrir, 1 of those. You could do 2 Megan Jords, but 1 of those. Called the Haunted 2 and Slimline 2. So here's a little update I did. Ancient Sacred Wyvern. I got this monster to like 6,000 once. It's like, whew, yeah. Voltic Bicorn. So I guess I'll go to a quick. How can you summon this? Well, that's easy. So let's say if you have Summoner Monk, right? You can summon this card right after, right? And that gives you 5, 6, 7. You can summon, let's say, Bandits and lower her level, and then you can get to that level 7. With this, you can get obviously your Beast Tuner, which is this, and Goldfax, and either get a level 3 or a level 4, and boom, that's it. 2 Thors, 2 Lokis, 3 Odins. You could run 3 Odins actually, but I keep 2. Baron de Fleur. I don't really get into the level 10s without using a special combo that says you can only summon Azars. But if it gets like turn 10. There you go. 2 level 3s, which is really only if you get a chance to summon these dudes, or this guy's on the field, or even if Ash is on the field, but that's the only reason that's there. 2 level 4s, situational, but I don't really XYZ in this. This is just a random card. I was like, you know what? Sure, boom. And then 3 Goldings. So that's the signature. So let's do a quick test. Solo mode. Go against samurais. It's always a fun thing to do. Drink some water real quick. Sure, level 5. Oh, look at that, it's already selected. First or second? Let's go... Oh, let's go first. See what we draw and make a move real quick. Nice, this is the ultimate combo. Ba-bam. Now you can special summon a second monster. And just like that, we got Ancient Sacred Wyvern or Vaultic Bicorn. But we're going to go right into this here, and you always want to do that. Summon this, activate that. Gonna remove that, remove from hand, and one more card. Let's go with this one here. So now we got this one, and the combo you always want that one, and this one. Alright, so that was Alvis, Loshoff, and Valkyrie, which gives us Odin. Boom, boom, boom. Those go to the graveyard. And you could always not activate that effect and wait till there's more cards on the field. Ooh, keeps adding. Is that one level 3 or lower 6 samurai? Interesting. Oh, using that. I really want to make a 6 samurai deck, but I don't see the power. No one's using it. Alright, so what do we got in here? So here we go. We can special summon this bad boy. Don't remove your tuners from the get-go. Try to keep that second. Oh, really? Dang, countered it. Okay. Well, I'm gonna go ahead and use this anyways. Alright, so this is negated. Let's see if we can... I don't activate that. Let's see. But it cannot attack your opponent directly. That sucks. That'd be cool if I could attack directly. That would have been game, but eh. Alright. Got rid of my BLS. Wow. Alright, that's GG. So, always summon. You can actually special summon, so you want to do that. Don't just regular summon them. go ahead. Oh, I'll show you this combo. Why not? Activate that. Boom. That'll special summon anything. Let's see. Sure. And then I can activate that. Grab something from the graveyard. Oh, wait, why did it turn off? You can special summon. Blah, blah, blah. Something turned off for now. I can't summon from there. Yep. Oh well. Either way, that's GG. Wow, I didn't expect to show every combo in one shot, but that is the deck. Maybe I can do one more. Go against something else. Let's see. What could we do? You know, these are a bit troublesome. These plunder monsters. Oh, I haven't even unlocked this thing. I don't think I have the tokens for it. Wow, I don't. Let's see where we at on the stream. 21 minutes. Alright, let's keep it under 30. We'll go second this round. But yeah, that's basically the combos. Had it been a more troublesome deck, probably could have activated more monster abilities, but I didn't see the need at that point. But this might be a bit more difficult. This is only a difficulty rating level 3 on a tougher deck. So with the options we have here, we can do this. Summon a monk, activate his thing. Just need to discard a magic card. Magic cards in here aren't that ridiculous or ridiculously powerful, so it's all good. Let's go ahead first and start dumping cards, thinning the deck out, which is my key mindset with this deck. Always want Mara in the graveyard. You just never know when Loki might pop out. Hey. Activate ability, summon him, go bye-bye. Mimir, go bye-bye. Let's go with... I mean, you don't ever really want to banish tuners from the beginning if you have options not to, but I have 2 Valkyries anyways, and this card will be a search card, which thins the deck again. So that's okay. So we can go right into this guy, and there we go. Boom, boom, boom. That gives us Evaldi's ability. Now we can grab a... feel like this opponent is gonna activate some jazz later. We're gonna need that. Go right into Thor. Not Thor, or sorry, not Thor. What the heck? Odin. Odin is unaffected by spells and traps. So we'll attack. Ooh. Replay attack, sure. Alright. It's a nice first turn. And we got some stuff in the graveyard. We have all the perfect cards in the graveyard, which is Valkyrie, this card here. And we also have Alvis, which, let's say for whatever reason Odin gets destroyed, the effect of Alvis will activate where we can remove her from play and special summon any other Azar. So what is that? Each player draws one, then discards one. Nope. I don't think so, pal. Ooh, it's XYZ again? Interesting. Oh, the computer was thinking. Oh, synchroed up. Holy. Target one face up, can be destroyed by. Interesting. Whoa, double the synchro. Oh, XYZ up in this mother. Really? Okay. Does that attack directly or something? Oh, end phase. Really? Okay, okay. I see you, I see you. Alright, so I'm gonna go right into what I was trying to do, which is this. Activate her ability, which is... Oh, wait a minute. Let's just read what this does. So, negate the opponent activates a monster, you can negate anything, you should destroy, then if this card is equipped, you can add a blah 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 blah. Well, I'm gonna go ahead and say negate. That way it just clears both the equipped card and that monster card. Alright, so I can select, can't be destroyed by card effects, abilities that are gained. Alright, I got 2 chalices, so yeah, I would have used the chalice, but then I would have only done that. So, battle mode. Yep. Oops, nope. Sure, you know what, let's increase the attack here. I do 2. I mean, I don't really mind right now. Attack for 1600. And then attack for 100. But that's okay because her second ability activates on opponent's main phase 1, which is basically like an instant transmission to GTFO. That puts a dark monster in the graveyard, prepping for BLS. And then that gives us Vanitas, which is another dark monster. Again, prepping for BLS or going into another Golvig. So what's this? Let's see. I mean, I have the option to negate that. You know, special summon. Yeah, let's just see what this card does. Oh, I didn't do nothing. Okay. Nice. So, this duel's pretty much over. Oops. 3 tuners. That's awesome. I mean, now you can just grab cards from your deck. Or from your graveyard. Can summon him, get another relic. Let's say if I was really tied with my opponent right now, this is what I would do. Go ahead, equip that to equipped it to Evaldi, really. I mean, that makes him a 2300 beater right there. You could always activate that, negate your opponent's field. Can go into... Oops. Can go into Voltic, which is him and Evaldi. Only thing is, you know, Voltic's not a Nordic monster, obviously, so... change that to attack position. You could even activate your ability. Not that we need to, but if you needed to, you could, you know, drop. Let's say something you didn't want to draw. There you go. Boom. All right. And then battle, and that's it. GG. All right, and that's a 50 card Nordic deck profile. That's my signature. Go back to that deck profile. Yep, and that's it. Okie So yeah, that's 2.0. I like the new update. It keeps the Nordic EAZARs or Azars competitive. Out of the three, I'd say Odin is probably the monster you'd be summoning the most. Yeah. Alright, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Do that. Alright, peace.